and gentlemen, welcome to the self-diagnosed #1 reselling podcast in the world. It's Joe Philly Picker. That's Dan and the Man. I'm Jimmy Old School Flips, and this is the Reseller Leftovers Throwback Podcast.
Oh, you got it on one take.
On one take, y'all.
He must nice job, Jimmy.
I was rusty as all heck. What's
going on? Practicing. How's it going, man?
It's going. Things are going great. I think things are going great for me. Yeah.
Really?
How are you guys doing?
I just saw a bunch of pictures with you up in Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls, man. That was fun. That was
great. Wait, before you get into that, because if something's crazy, we have to play our warning.
Everyone involved.
Wait, how does I do this? There it is.
Basically, if someone says something wild, don't come after the rest of us. We're just as confused as you are. Oh, and just a heads up. Sometimes a few colorful words slip out. You've been warned.
Okay. Mike's gonna be very upset. It's supposed to come at the front.
Well, I don't think we have to worry about it as much that Mike's not here this week.
Yeah, I think we're safe.
Does Mike actually get mad?
I don't think so. I always feel like I'm going to upset Mike. Do you ever feel that way?
So you don't want.
First I did, but then I realized I don't think he gets mad.
I don't think he does either.
You don't worry if you get me upset, Dan?
No, because I always felt like when I first came back that Mike was going to throw me out of the group because apparently, now that I got you both in the room at the same time, when I left the podcast, I thought I left it in your hands, and you basically guys just gift wrapped it over to Mike and just let Mike do everything.
That was called a hostile takeover, is what that's called.
Oh, okay.
If that's what we want to call it.
So then I was just kind of like, I didn't know what to do. So then I always felt like I thought Mike was going to throw me out of the group. And then it felt really awkward because like, I'm going to get thrown out of the podcast that I was one of the three that started the podcast. I'm going to get thrown out.
I think Joe's the supreme leader now.
He doesn't do anything. Nothing.
He doesn't do anything.
I think he does less than when you were on the podcast with when it was us three.
Well, I just show up every week and
late. He shows up late too, Jimmy. You saw it today firsthand.
They did have to wake me up one week. They did have to wake me up. They did.
We have a guest. It's not really a guest. So we're not doing audio right now, Jimmy. So the viewers and the listeners of the YouTube channel it's a familiar face. We have to make sure you're not a guest. This is a throwback episode. Jimmy, anytime Jimmy comes on this show, he's not a guest. He's the one of the leftovers.
Yes,
I liked it when you would say like if you can't see this, if you're listening on your favorite, what did you used to say when we would like do a video?
Favorite audio, yeah.
I did a platform.
Yes, because I did that. I don't remember who I was talking to. I think it was on the podcast I did that on my channel. It's been a fail. And they're like, why do you always say that? And I'm like, because I'm just trying to let people know that they can listen to it on audio. And we're working on last week I signed up on Spotify to start doing audio. Yeah. But the problem is that Joe has put a halt on all of our money. He holds the money for the channel.
Oh, I
just bought some new stickers yesterday. I had to pay out of my pocket because Joe just keeps the money.
Well, I had to go on vacation, and I figure it was money well spent on my behalf for putting up with you and Mike. So I figured that was your payday, And
our payday is hanging out with you?
Well, I mean, I have to put up with both you and him. So, but this podcast has gone backwards, Jimmy, since, you left. We now have a duck in the top corner.
Yeah,
I don't know if
it's something
going to be there today. I'm going to try my best not to. Mike always claims he doesn't edit at all, but then there's all this edits that happen.
What's he editing? Oh, what's he editing? Mike was
puts that intro. He puts that intro in the beginning of the thing.
Oh yeah.
Which is cool. And then on StreamYard, there's a spot where it says set auto outro intro outro video, and I tried to do that, but they were trying to make me upgrade it. I don't have the money to do that, and I asked Joe, and he said absolutely not.
Joe has the money to do that.
No, Joe spent it last week. I was on vacation. 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, sorry. And then before I started the the intro, Jimmy was saying he was on vacation. He just went to Niagara Falls.
Yeah, Niagara Falls. That was kind of crazy. The boat ride was crazy. Like, it was
Did
one
you
of those
drive a
things where,
boat
like,
over the Niagara Falls
we went over. Yeah, no, they take
In
you
a
down
barrel?
below.
in a barrel?
It's a boat full of people, and they take you down on the bottom part of it, and they give you a raincoat, like a raincoat with a hood and everything. I was like, what? And we got kind of close to the falls, and I was like it's just the lightest mist, right? And so I'm like, I'm gonna take this coat off. Like, this is pointless. I almost took it off, and I was like, yeah, I'll just leave it on. Next thing you know, it feels like we're in a dang hurricane. When they got really close, like, you literally like, like, it takes your breath away a little bit, and like, you're just my feet were drenched. And like, they stayed there in that spot. Well, in that what I call the hurricane spot, they were there for probably over a minute. Like, they parked the boat there for a minute.
Can you see?
Yes and no.
Like how far?
Now, you can see the people around you and stuff, and you look up and it's like just a bunch of mist, and you can see the top of the fall, like it coming over the top. But there's so much. It's crazy. It's all windy, and there's so much water, and but it was like, that was by far the best experience. Like, that was so awesome.
Did you take your GoPro and record it?
I did not. I should have.
Oh, you just lived in the moment.
I just lived in the moment. Well, I was going to use my phone, and then I was like, putting my phone away, because it's like being in a storm right now. Next time I'm going to bring.
I've always wanted to go to Niagara Falls, and I've never been.
Oh, maybe you can use some of that money, Joe.
I did go. I didn't have. We don't have enough money. We don't have that much money. We got enough money for like a tank of gas. So
here's what I know. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say, what kind of car? Is a tank of gas in like a little car, or a tank of gas in like a big truck?
He's probably got the diesel truck.
We'll go medium size.
Like a crossover, like a Kia Sportage.
Yes, maybe like a Kia Sportage. What's that, like 12 to 14 gallons that goes in that thing?
Joe's got the kind of that you have to plug in. You don't put gas in it. You just plug it in.
We all knew Joe had a Tesla.
Yeah.
That doesn't tell you anything. It tells you everything, Joe.
Oh, we're going to go down that. We're going to go down that route.
No, I'm not at all.
I think that's where you go.
I talked to you last week, Joe, and I said Jimmy's coming on. Absolutely no politics talk, Joe.
Well, I wanted to ask your, what your feelings are of Elon, Dan. We're going to go there this week.
Was there a flip flop that happened with Elon, or what?
I don't know. It could be.
I'm just curious. I know there's been some flip flopping going on.
Yeah.
All right. That's too much. So if you go to Niagara Falls, we didn't get to go to the Canada side. Me and Sonia have our passports, and we were gonna go to the Canada side, but my brother's boys, who I was with my brother, his younger boys don't have their passports, so we didn't go to the Canada side. But from what I could see, and just like looking over there and how much fun was being had on the Canada side, next time I go, I'm trying the Canada side, and I'm comfortable enough saying, if you're going to plan a trip, you should get your passports and do the Canada side.
Okay. I've heard that the Canada side's better.
Yes.
Well, Dan's hoping next time he goes, it's going to be part of the United States, because you brought that up a couple episodes ago.
See, right back to it.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna go down a little bit. Like, the good thing about the U.S. side is you can be at the falls, and you just go like 3 miles south, and you can buy crack cocaine on the corner right there.
Oh.
You should go on the Canada
not allowed
side.
On the podcast.
Crack
That's the kind of neighborhood it is.
That's probably one of the least offensive things that's been said on this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, and I'm afraid I don't think I'm exaggerating. I think we saw a deal go down when we went for breakfast the next morning.
It's a reseller,
and that was
Wake and bake type thing.
And that was on the U.S. side.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't do that stuff over in Canada. You see?
Yeah.
Is that why the U.S. is trying to take over Canada?
They're not going to take over Canada. They're going to help Canada, Joe. They're going to help them by bringing them into this great land.
Now.
Okay. All right, well,
I
get I get all my news from Dan in Demand, and he gets it from Inside Edition and TikTok. So,
yeah.
How did you take Deborah Norville retiring? Were you heartbroken?
I was a little upset, and then they announced the new host last week, and I was very upset.
Is it Ryan Seacrest?
No, it's some lady. Nothing wrong with nothing. I don't know anything about her. I can't remember her name now. But the lady who Mary Cavallet is who, like, I think that's how I say her last name.
The one that's been covering.
But she's been since I've been watching Inside Edition. It's always welcome to Inside Edition. I'm Mary Cavallet. Deborah is off today, and I swear to God, Deborah would only show up at the big things. Like the Pope died, Deborah all of a sudden doesn't have a vacation day. So, the election happens.
She had something to do with it.
Yeah. So like I like Mary, and then so I was very upset because I thought Mary would want it. Like I don't know Mary at all, but I looked her up on Wikipedia, and apparently she's like an anchor. Yeah, yo, Mary, what's up?
Did you swipe right or left? How does that work?
Joe? Joe, I don't know. How does Tinder work, Joe?
I don't know. For you young guys, I figured you guys would know.
Hey, I missed that, used guys.
So, she's like an anchor in New York, like for New York City, and like so I guess it's like her side gig.
Oh, Inside Edition is her side gig.
That's from what I'm assuming. Like a New York anchor is probably a pretty good job, right? Like for New York, like
you figure that's a big market, but
there's definitely some interesting topics.
Did you so you looked her up on Wikipedia, right? Not LinkedIn, right?
No.
I Googled her, and I don't know. Is that old to when you go to Google? I go straight. I usually look.
You should Chad GPT her now. Chad GPT.
That's the new thing.
Yeah, but you only get so many questions on Chat GPT, right?
Yeah, it made me mad when I was trying to make
I feel like I have more now than you could before because I can't pay. What was I doing yesterday?
Does Mike pay for it?
Yeah, he pays $20 a month.
Just send him the questions.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the Bahamas right now.
Yeah.
Do you think
what do you think he's doing right now?
Probably sitting on the beach.
I
might be listening to the podcast.
I have a lot of guesses.
Do you?
You think? Do you think his drink has ice in it, or
I don't know. I thought. I didn't. My brother went to the gas station.
That was at the top of my guess.
I asked him to get me a big gulp. But it doesn't have ice. It's a frozen Coke. But this was to honor Mike not being here today.
I thought that you would have a malt.
No, I wish. That's like a big gulp's like 99 cents. You think I got money for a malt, Joe?
I don't know. I mean, you are killing it on the reselling side of things. Are we going to talk about reselling this week, or are we just going to talk about food and?
What are you talking about reselling?
Okay.
What
are you killing it on right now, Dan?
No, I'm not. Joe's just, I think, making fun of me because I'm not killing it at all. I was doing it pretty good.
I mean, last week you were killing it.
So this weekend I didn't run a sale. I've been running sales a lot. I've been doing a lot of sales.
We talking about on eBay?
Yeah, on eBay. Yeah. Yeah. Just a quick. I barely do. The only live selling I've been doing is cards, and I haven't done many of those. I did a few. I did like 2 weeks ago, but I haven't. I've been focusing just on my eBay right now and cross listing.
If you didn't hear, he likes Whatnot, but we don't talk about it over here.
I did. Oh, I did make a sale on Whatnot this week.
Of course you did. Of course. Kevin, I'm sorry. Kevin, I've been talking to him. I'm sorry. Dave,
and Carrie, I think I'm going to start. I'm going to start cross listing to Whatnot again.
Wow.
I haven't done that much. I haven't done it much. Like kind of.
He's getting sucked back in. This is the beginning stage.
No. I just don't.
I got a story to tell about Whatnot though.
Let's fast forward to 4 weeks from now. You're going to tell us how much you're selling on Whatnot, and then you hate it again.
So. Honestly, I mean, we talk about. I know this is probably such a boring subject for me to constantly talk about it, but I'm really not. I'm not trying to do any live selling right now. Like I just want to focus on my getting. Like I'm at the almost ready to implode with. I need to make money. Like I just can't. I don't. I don't know how to explain it.
No,
Like, it's just,
yeah,
I need my stuff to make me my money, and I don't have the confidence that the stuff I'm going to put up in the live sale is going to sell fast, and it's not going to sell for anything other than what I put it up for. And unless I put it up for $1 or $2, no. The last live show I did, it was $1 cards, and I didn't sell a card for 30 minutes. And like, I did 2
that
shows.
Becomes time is money too, right?
I did 2 shows that week, and I made $14 and an hour and a half of sales, and then roughly a half hour to ship it and get it all prepared, put it all away. Like 2 hours of my time, I made $14 gross. Like I can't do that right now. So
Joe,
kind of can't do it.
Joe, before you keep busting his chops, Joe, have you actually done a live sale yet? Hold on, here comes the excuses.
Wait,
next month is going to be
Next month. You were saying that when I was back on the podcast.
Yeah,
so you're busting his chops and you haven't even done one yet.
Yeah, I'm going to get
Jimmy.
everything lined up and do it next month.
So, yeah,
what day next month? I am now a Dibdit.com ambassador.
Folks. Yeah, I've been seeing you do a lot of sales on there, right?
I'm doing great. I'm loving it. Like every Monday now. Every Monday, 6:15 p.m. Eastern, Dibdit.com, old school flips. That was a little shameless plug there.
On Dibdit every week.
I've moved to where I'm just doing Dibdit, and I'm kind of doing like a flea market, estate sale type thing. Like it's just a mix of anything, clothes, video games, toys, glass. Like I'm just, instead of trying to do multiple sales on different platforms, I'm just, man, it's whatever I have, I'm selling on Dibdit right now. That's kind of, it's working for me. I'm having a blast.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, the sales have been great. I'm loving it. Like
that's awesome.
That's good.
Because I'll tell you why I went full in on Dibdit.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to, because I'm going into live sales, I was still wanting to see if Whatnot could be an option for like clothing. Because I was having trouble with my clothing. So I went and this is my Whatnot story, if you guys don't mind, because it really made me mad.
You got it.
So I did a Whatnot on some clothing, right? And I was told I made the mistake because I tried to be a nice seller, and I set my shipping cap to buyer pays only $12 shipping. And I didn't quite understand exactly how it worked, so I was told by Whatnot that I made the mistake. After the show was all over and everything was all done, and I looked and I was like, I don't remember the exact numbers, but I had like $78 in sales, and my payout was going to be $24 from it. My estimated revenue was $24, and the rest was going to shipping to cover the shipping, that because I offered at $12 max shipping. So here's the problem though. The buyer paid that $12 shipping, and then they took, between the two people that bought from me, over $50 in shipping from me. And I was like, what's going on here? Like, you guys took all the money. Like, it was, and they were like, they said, well, because they were jeans and they were heavier and you offered the reduced shipping, you have to cover the rest of the shipping. I was like, yeah, but this shipping label only, I can make it on Whatnot. It's going to cost me less than on Pirate Ship, and it's going to cost me less than $12. I said, so what happens to that $50-something in shipping that you guys took? And they didn't have an answer, right? Of course, they're not going to say we're keeping it, because that's what's happening.
Right.
So I was like, I guess you're allowed some adjustments every month, which I didn't really know. So I guess that's what they said I had to do, is do an adjustment. But it wasn't like I could continue to do it. So anyways, long story short, I was like, I kind of got mad, and I sent him a message. I was like, look, all I know is I'm not shipping this stuff out at this margin. Like, I'm not only making $24 out of what was made on the show. You guys are going to have to strain that out, whatever, and give me my, so they said they would. They said, we'll do the adjustment. And they said within 3 days. Well, I waited the full 3 days, and I never got the adjustment. It was never made. And so I just canceled all the orders. It was
How
two
long ago
buyers.
was this?
It's been over a month ago. And I messaged the buyers. This story gets really awkward, and it's going to sound almost unrealistic. So I sent a message saying what happened to the buyers. Like I told them, like, I just can't ship these at these margins. I broke down what happened. That, like I said, Whatnot took this much shipping from me. and listen, and I already charged you $12, so I was like, I'm gonna have to cancel the order. I'm sorry, whatever, blah blah. And I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that. So here I
Come over
am.
to Dibdit.com.
But I was like, but come over to Dibdit.com if you want to buy from me. Here's where this is almost unbelievable. So 2 weeks ago, I'm at a high school sale where they have a school sale. The band has a yard sale, and I'm at the sale, and I hear Jimmy, and I'm like, some guy I'd never met before. He's like, oh, I watched your channel and stuff. And he's like, I'm one of the guys that bought stuff from you on Whatnot, and you canceled the order. I was all, shut up. He's right there. His name is Derek. Derek, if you're watching, shout out. He's like this giant athletic, like football player looking. I'm about to get destroyed. Like he was like 6'3". He's
like, oh my stuff. Oh my stuff, you jerk.
He's like, he's gonna crush me right now. Like he's literally just gonna squash, and I'm done. It's over. It's over. But he was actually really nice and understanding. I was even like, I think I still have the jerseys that you bought. I can still ship them to you if you want them. And he was really nice about it. But it's just crazy. Like, what are the chances, right? That he's like, I actually saw you here last year, but I didn't come up and talk to you last year. But this year, I figured I had a good reason to come up and talk to you about that.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
So that makes it because he lives in your same town, kind of.
He actually lives closer to it was an hour drive from me where I went.
And how? Oh, they're going to charge you how? Oh, did you not? Did you have on flat rate shipping?
Yeah, I had on the.
Do you remember?
Like,
I have my own shipping issues on there, but do you remember?
I guess I was told I made the mistakes. I don't know.
Of course, because most big companies just always blame the little guy.
Yeah. And it's like fine, but you still, even if I did make the mistakes, tell me where that money's going. Like I know you're keeping it, and I know that's the answer, but I want them to say it. Like, fine, I made the mistake. Then I said, well, that means to me your system is flawed. Of $50-something is just going.
That's how they guys. I think unless it's changed recently, it's 5 adjustments a week. So when they messed up a week, unless it could have changed in like the last month or two, But after I made my mistake, and I was paid astronomical amounts for selling cards on there. Everything was under $4. I did kind of the same thing. Everything was under like 4 ounces, and I was paying people, or these people were paying like $9 for the shipping or whatever, something like that. Every time I sell anything, I would sell to 1 or 2 people, so I just made where I would do a giveaway and it'd be like 2 pounds, and I would just make it like 1 ounce or whatever. So then I paid like the 76 cents, and then I would just, my adjustment. Here's my adjustment. And it'd be every time now. And then I did a thing where I made a static sale. I think I mentioned it on here before. I made a static sale, but I didn't see it. And so it ended up, I never shipped it. So it canceled. And then I saw it later on and I felt bad. So I messaged a guy and I sent him an offer for less, and then I made like the shipping like super cheap for him. Oh, my adjustment! I have to use my adjustment. I make sure I max out anytime I should have done it on this one. I use my 5 adjustments, or I use my adjustments now.
So what exactly are the adjustments for? For like when you make a mistake, or
if you make a mistake? Yeah, but I don't like. So if Jimmy had
use them whenever you want, you can use them for.
It's for the week, unless it's changed. You had 5 for the week. And I used to be proud not to use them. And then I was, every time it'd be something. I'm like, why is there always something trying to sell something stupid on here?
So flawed. Like, it's such a flaw. Like, guys, I even challenged them on this. I was like, so let me ask you this, because now you're hurting. If I would have said buyer pays all shipping, then that charge would have been charged to the buyer, and then that hurts your sales. People are going to stop bidding because you're charging them too much for shipping.
That's why Dibdit.com is the best.
All messed up.
Yeah, that's why Dibdit's the best.
Yeah, Dibdit.com.
Don't forget shopcommons.net and Dave's Kitchen Market, right?
Dave's Kitchen Market. Oh, yeah.
And did you mention Dibdit cards?
Well,
Dibdit cards is blowing up, man.
The threads.
Oh, cards! Of course, I haven't done a show in 2 weeks. It should blow up right now.
Did I see that they're going to have Gary V on there?
Yeah, he's coming August 13th. He was supposed to come, I think, last week or the week before, and then they had rescheduled it.
Didn't he just get married? I mean, that was probably a. why he couldn't make it.
Oh, did he get married? I don't know.
I think.
You think
so.
he would have scheduled it if he was getting married, Joe?
I don't know,
He
Gary.
went over to like Venice and shut down the whole city for his wedding.
Ooh.
Maybe.
That was a Jeff Bezos joke. I'm sorry, didn't he do that?
Yeah, they're protesting on Inside Edition. The Italians were protesting him on paying more taxes, and I was like watching it. And I'm like, well, what do the Italians care what Jeff Bezos pays in taxes in America? Like, what do they care?
I don't know.
Right?
I don't.
Why do they care? What do they care?
More money. I don't know. I don't know.
They have Amazon.
If they protest, the only thing they can protest is if Jeff Bezos went there, bought land, and started popping out Pizza Huts everywhere. That's what they can protest.
Pizza Huts.
Pizza?
Yeah.
Why pizza? Oh, because it's not
Because
real.
it's Italian. Don't you think they would be don't you think someone Italian's like
He
would
could
be
open up like Olive Gardens.
Oh, I mean, or Fazoli's. You guys have Fazoli's?
No.
That'd be like if you don't live in Philadelphia and you got a place that you get your Philly cheesesteaks at a place called Philly, right next to Goodwill.
Oh, that was kind of cool about my trip. I've never been to Pennsylvania and I had never been to New York, so now I've been to both those states.
I'm assuming you drove.
Yeah, we drove.
How was that drive? How long was that?
Just over 5 hours. It wasn't bad. But I avoided tolls, so it took me right along Lake Erie. So like once I got into Erie, Pennsylvania, once I got past it and it was into New York and it became a toll, I had to get off, and then it took me. I was literally driving up the coast of Lake Erie all the way there. It was very scenic. A lot of vineyards and a lot of grapevines all up and through there.
Really?
I kind of want to go back and find a winery and just have some wine.
Where in New
It was
York?
in upstate New York. There were grapevines everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, it was like cornfields, but it was grapes. It was crazy.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know they had that.
It's
Red grapes or green grapes?
I couldn't see them because they were like.
Or they cotton candy. You ever had cotton candy grape?
What?
There's cotton candy grapes.
Does it taste like cotton candy?
Yeah, that's why they're called cotton candy.
They're
expensive.
I never had one. Where do you get these at? Trader Joe's?
I saw them at Aldi. I didn't get them because they were like a package.
Aldi's with the S.
Aldi. No S, right? Aldi.
Aldi's almost got me killed.
Really?
Aldi's almost got me murdered.
Why?
Was it a review?
Yes. Sonia's never been to Aldi's. What'd I do?
Was it from a review?
It was a review that I left. Exactly. I'm gonna leave a review because I didn't. Sonia's never been to Aldi's, right? And my brother goes to Aldi's all the time. So while he was here, he's like, let's go to Aldi's so I can pick up some snacks for my boys. And as we pull in, I was like, just so you guys know, I'm going to die for going to Aldi's. Like, Sonia's going to kill me for going to Aldi's before she ever went to Aldi's. And so I went into Aldi's with my brother without Sonia, and she has never been there. And then, of course, my nephews, the first thing they told Sonia when she got home from work is, guess where we went today? Guess where your husband went where you've never been? And I was in trouble. Why is that a thing? She was legit like.
Wait. How long you lived in Ohio for like 2 years?
Yeah, that was my first time ever.
How far is Aldi from your house?
8 minutes. It's right next to Walmart that I go to all the time.
You could have made a date night out of it.
Date night? No, it's small. Aldi's is a small store.
Yeah,
but I gotta tell you, that's a great deal. You can buy a shopping cart for $1. That's a great deal.
You know what they don't? I was just in there the other day, and I had to get olive.
Oh, Dan! Is
Dan
breaking up?
Not a great deal. Well,
yeah, you're breaking up, man.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said. Something about.
Okay, we're not snipping any of this, Joe.
All right.
I want to hear what you're saying though, and you broke up.
Oh, I was just saying that I went inside Aldi to get olive oil, and the same bottle that I used to buy for like $2.39 is over $5 now. So you have to be careful. Oh, olive oil, I guess, is crazy expensive everywhere, but everything they have there, you have to be picky in what you get. You have to be smart. You have to be a smart shopper.
Why is olive oil so expensive now, Dan? Is there anything behind that statement?
You're gonna think. You got to think.
I think inflation.
Oh, okay.
Thanks a lot. Insert name here.
I thought you were going to talk about tariffs at this point, Dan, or something.
You never told us about the crazy Aldi's aisle where like it's like all you can buy on this one aisle. You can buy like dog vests, you can buy Nerf guns, you can buy cake mix, you can buy like this one aisle has
folding chair, you can buy anything,
like and it's all discounted or whatever. It's all cheap and like it's just like everything random you can imagine on that aisle.
They have trendy stuff too. Years ago, before I was like actually reselling, they had like a giant stuffed animal. It was a plush. I don't know what I honestly don't know the difference between a stuffed animal and a plush. Is there a difference? At some point, when did they switch it to plush? We always called it stuffed animal. But it was a Schnauzer plush stuffed animal that they were showing around in Facebook groups. My mom saw it, so then she thought it was funny and bought me one because my dog at the time, Oscar, R.I.P., he was black. He was a black Schnauzer, so she bought me a black Schnauzer dog plush stuffed animal from Aldi, and I had it forever. Not forever, but I had it for a while, and then I was like, I don't need this anymore, and I didn't know. This was when I was first getting back into reselling, where I was started doing Amazon, and I didn't know how to ship anything. So I just was like decluttering my room. I just knocked out my microphone or whatever. I was decluttering my room. So I started reselling, but I was donating everything that I didn't know how to ship. So I had this stuffed animal thing that I don't know if it would have sold for anything, but it was expensive at the time. I donated it along with a bunch of shoes because I didn't think anyone bought used shoes. So I
look at you. All these years later, that's what you sell.
All these years later, you're still driving around with shoes in your trunk.
I do have shoes in my trunk right now. Yeah. And now I have 2 bags of clothes to donate, and then I have 2 bags of shoes that I need to list. And I
have
a pair of boots next to my.
Ooh, what brand
are they? The same boots that have been there that you don't know the size?
I don't know the brand. Oh. I have no idea what the brand is. And I can't show anyone because no one can see inside there. To see it, I can't read it. It's like the bottom of them are vibrant.
Yeah.
So
nice.
they are nice, right?
Did you ask ChatGPT?
I've Google Lensed it. I don't have any pictures. I used up my pictures. I can't remember what I was. Oh, that's what I was watching or listening to. I don't remember. It was something with ADH Dave, and he was. I think it was. He was talking. He was showing a picture and asking ChatGPT if this is worth something. Like he was saying, like I guess.
Yeah. I saw that. I heard that too.
Okay, so then I was like, oh, you can do that. So I started doing that yesterday when I have all these cards. And I was trying to bulk them up into lots, and I was asking ChatGPT if they're worth money, and then I only get like 3 pictures I can show it. It says I have to wait 24 hours. So I don't have any pictures I can do today.
Yeah, if you're not doing the paid version, it's hard to use it for comping. That I'll tell you what though, that Google Lens, man, it's becoming a real nuisance at yard sales for people that are comping, like people that are having the sale and comping stuff.
Oh, how's yard selling going for you this season?
This year has been legendary.
It looks like you're killing it, man. 25 cent. I see on Instagram. What was it? 25 cent GameCube game.
GameCube games, and that was right here in Bucyrus, right here in Bucyrus.
Like in the box and everything. Not new, but
CIB in the box. Yeah, like GameCube games. And there was a bunch of empty cases too that I sold on Dibdit.com. Dibdit.com, yo.
Wait, you sold the empty cases on Dibdit?
Yeah, because they were good titles. Like people, book, manual, and case.
Wait, so like those did they have? You don't have to divulge your secrets if you don't want to. But like, why did you want to just think you could sell those on Dibdit other than like something like that would sell on eBay too? Like, what made you decide to put it on Dibdit?
Because learning live sales, I truly do want to bring some good stuff to the people that are shopping. Like I have regulars now, and I really enjoy hanging out with them, and I'm thankful that they shop with me, and so I want to try to bring them the stuff they're looking for. Like I really, I want to.
Did it start off tough for you?
You know what's crazy? This is how
you were always doing. I mean, to be honest, like when the last time we talked, like live selling and whatnot and stuff, I mean, yours kind of went the same way as I did all the time. It's like really bad.
I shot out of a cannon, and it's dipping a little bit, but it's because I'm running out of stuff to sell. But this is literally how me and Sonia got started on Sonia. I have to credit Sonia, and I hate to do that.
Sonia does everything. She's always doing it.
No, but this is why she gets the credit, because we had a pile of random. I don't even know why we had the pile. It was a huge pile of stuff that it was gonna be a yard sale pile. And then, like stuff that we either didn't want to mess with or we didn't want to test or whatever, just a pile of random stuff. And it was sitting behind our bar in the basement. It was a huge pile of stuff, like crazy big pile of stuff. And I was just like, you know what? Let's just donate it. Let's just donate it and get rid of it. And Sonia, the genius that she is, she's all, right now, before you donate it, let's just go on Dibdit right now and just run it all and see what happens. Let's just do it. Let's run it all on Dibdit. $700 later from that 3-hour marathon and I actually had good stuff in that pile. Like I was like, why was this in this pile? But I was like, you know what? We're gonna run it because I want to just get it. It's been sitting there forever. I don't, at this point, I don't have anything to it because it's just been sitting there for 2 years. And so I was like,
and it's probably been paid for over and over again.
Yeah, over and over and over again. And so we made over $700 on that sale for 3 hours of just running that pile of stuff. And it was good stuff. There was stuff in there. I was shocked that it was in there. Like there was a Ziploc bag full of GameCube disc-only games in there. Like, why was that there?
You're going to donate it?
I was going to donate it because I was like, again, that pile has just been like, I don't even.
Do you think it got mixed up somewhere?
That's where the name Pile of Shame came, because I was like, it was a pile of, like, I'm the shame. Like, how did I make that pile of good stuff and not do anything with it? So I call my show the Pile of Shame because
is that what's called every week?
Every week, 6:15 every week. Since that sale, I've been doing a show every week. And I don't even care to say, like, I'm at, to divulge numbers, my payouts are over since that sale have equaled over 5,000 on there.
No way, for real?
Yeah. Nice. So I'm like, nice job, I'm as happy as I can be. Dibdit.com is amazing. It's like a nice little, I'm enjoying it, and it's fun to have that social thing. It's a social little thing too. So yeah, I'm super happy. And those guys, Kevin, Dave, and Carrie, the guys that put that together, thank you so much. Thanks for the support and all that fun stuff.
Good job.
Dang, that's awesome.
And do you think some of the better stuff just got mixed into that pile over time? Like you sat it there and it just. I find that I do that sometimes too. I'll have a pile, and then a few times I went to go donate some stuff, and I'm like, why is this in here? And then I just figured out that two piles got mixed in together, and then.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was crazy. Like I said, there was like stuff in there. Like there were these from a 3-ring binder card sleeves, and it was full of cards, and they were all like Marvel cards. And there was like literally like 9 pages full of them. And I just I didn't know what they were. Those things went for crazy good. I'm glad that someone that was bidding knew what they were. And they went crazy high, and they were probably really good. I just didn't even know why they were there again, and I just ran them because they were there. Yeah, so it's been fun. It's been great, and I'm super excited to keep the ball rolling. I'm now struggling with finding stuff, right? Like but it makes it easier. Like, it makes it easier when you can pick up, I picked up those games for a quarter piece. I'm not gonna lie, the good ones, the really, really good ones went on eBay, but I still made sure that I pulled like 3 or 4 middle of the road ones that I brought to the people on Dibdit, because I want to bring the good stuff. And again, I only have a quarter into it, so it makes it really easy to take it over there. It's been great. I don't know, like
nice.
Like sometimes I'll have if I have a video game console that I don't have a lot into, I'll take it over there.
All right. So you're saying your yard sale's been good this season. So do you have like a big death pile in it right now?
A decent one, yeah.
Okay.
But this has also helped,
Oh, that's why I was curious, because you said you were kind of running out of inventory. Like for Dibdit. So I didn't
For
know if you
Dibdit,
were...
I'm running out of stuff for Dibdit. Like right now, my death pile stuff that needs to be tested, cleaned, and gone through. And I have stuff that's ready for pictures. It's kind of one of those things where sometimes I don't know why I decide if it's going on eBay versus Dibdit. And sometimes I'll have it ready to go on eBay. And I'm going to go put this on Dibdit this week.
Are you still going to your bins?
I haven't been in a while. I've not been in a while. Sales have been, yard sales have been, I've found some really.
He's going to yard sales on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Oh, really? Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yeah, I went to that one I went on Tuesday where they had, the sale wasn't going, but the guy posted a He-Man Castle Grayskull and a Snake Mountain on there. And he said, it has a couple figures with it for $75 for both the Castle Grayskull, Skull Mountain, and then a couple figures. I get there, it's both the castles and a huge tub full of figures and vehicles from the original He-Man stuff. So I was like, I'll buy it. Like I was going there just to buy the two castles, and I got all this other stuff with it, right? For $75. And then he's like, well, my mom's having a yard sale this weekend. If you want to come and look at what we got before we have the sale. I was like, what? Sure. I'm in there. I'm pulling Fenton vases, Fenton fairy lamps. Another box full of toys that had Voltron and G.I. Joes in it for $25. I bought that whole box. Then there was a box full of 80s like dolls, like My Little Pony, Care Bears, and stuff like that. I bought that box for $10. It was, so it's been, I don't know, kind of bragging. It's been that kind of year. Like every weekend, it feels like it's just been amazing.
Dang, that's not, man. Joe, is it going that good for you?
No, not at all. Like I said, I see Jimmy's Instagram stories every weekend. Tune into them, and you'll see what he's finding all good stuff.
I found
G.I. Joe stuff.
G.I. Joe new in the box from 1992. Viper. What is it? I got to see Battle Core Detonator. Like it's brand new in the box. G.I. Joe. Big old vehicle.
Man.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm gonna. Oh, you guys are gonna be. I haven't been to a garage sale yet this year.
Is anybody shocked?
I feel like you guys are probably getting shocked, right?
I'm not.
Oh, I was gonna go on Saturday on Friday. I was driving home from picking up Dodger. The Goodwill had a 50% off sale Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week, and I went on Friday, and I crushed it, but I didn't crush it like finding a bunch of $100 items.
You didn't crush it like Jimmy crushed it, you know.
No.
You didn't find Voltron?
No. Like it was all clothes. I think all clothes. I don't think I bought 2 pairs of shoes, and I already sold a pair of shoes too. So I sold one of the pairs of shoes.
Nice.
But the rest of it. But I got a lot of stuff. So Saturday, when I was driving home on Friday from picking up Dodger, there was all these signs around for garage sales, and I was like, I should go. I should really go. And then, but I was so excited to get my stuff started listing. And I was telling you earlier, like it was pretty slow last weekend. I ran a sale during the week, and it ended on like Thursday or Friday, and then I didn't run one over the weekend. I'm like, I'll see how the weekend goes without running a sale, and it did not go very well.
Mm-hmm.
But I just been trying to get listings. I wanted to do listings, so I skipped.
I'm gonna get kicked off this episode right now, but I want to ask you this question.
Here we go.
Are you promoting?
Oh,
Joe and I talked about it. We're like, just don't bring up promoted listings. Whatever we do, don't talk about promoted listings. I like talking about promoted listings, Jimmy.
You froze.
Yeah, I have not changed my promoted listing strategy. Does not change. It is 5%, and I run the campaign at like every 2 days. It's like 2 days, 3 days. And then sometimes I might forget, and then it'll go like 3 days, or I'll set it wrong. But that's how I generally do it. So I did it from Friday till last night, and then this morning I started one today, and it ends tomorrow, and then Wednesday I'll start it again.
I actually have an update to my promoting.
Have you? Are you gonna
my,
tell us?
Are we going to talk about it?
Yeah, I'll talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Good thing is I'm not reading the comments or deleting them.
Okay.
All my fans out there.
Well, there might be. You should look because there's someone who just
There has been a couple.
There's some people that are. You still got some.
Oh,
This
thanks.
podcast sucks without Jimmy. What else is there?
I mean, it does, but I'm joking. No, I'm joking. This podcast is still the self-diagnosed #1 podcast in the world. No, I actually this year sales were terrible. The first quarter of this year was terrible. And I'm like, why am I promoting I think I was at 12% ceiling, capped at 12%. I was like, why am I promoting at 12% if it's not leading to good sales? So I cut it back to 4% now.
Max 4%?
Max, like a flat rate across the board, 4%. And my sales are better now than they were way better. Like way better than they were. I went through some really bad months. Like it was like.
When did you stop it? When did you drop from the 12 to the?
It's been at least 2 months now. And
Did you feel a really bad dip at the beginning?
Because I was already in a dip. That's another reason why Dibdit exists for me, because my eBay sales were off. My payouts were basically cut in half for a good 8 weeks.
Wow.
My eBay sales for this year is 50% than it was last year. That's one of the reasons I've switched back to. I was focusing so much on trying to do live sales. I was just like, that was what I was going to ask you next. Was if you with doing that live, you're only focusing on Monday, so you're still getting your eBay stuff done. Yeah,
I'm still listing every day, except for I took. While I had my brother visiting, I was kind of on vacation. I didn't list for like 3 of those days, but then today I woke up and I listed 20. Like I'm back to it. I'm still listing on eBay basically every day. Okay. Sometimes I'll take a day off on a Friday when I'm picking or whatever. But yeah, I'm still really heavily, and eBay sales are way back up. They're back to where they used. Like again, there was like a really long span of my payouts were half of what they normally were. And then now they're back up to where they normally were. So I have my promoting is only 4%. So I'm not as gung-ho about it as I was before, because it wasn't when I'm like, oh, this is a waste. It's not working. My clicks and views are down on the analytics because I've talked about it. I was big on looking at the numbers of it, and when I could see that everything was down, I'm like, why am I doing this? Waste.
Yeah. Wow.
So I talked about promoting, guys.
Thanks for bringing it up, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I like talking about promoted listings.
Because Dan was telling me to bring it up.
No. I said don't bring it up.
Make sure you bring up promoting.
No, I'm about doing the same thing with promoting. Just I lowered it a little bit. My max is 8%.
I feel like I'm gonna lower mine now. At one point I was trying to go to 4 and then get to 3, and then I was like, I'm just gonna leave it. But man, maybe I should just do it. Because at one point I was maxed at 10. That was just like 3 years ago. It was a while ago. And then I just was like, couldn't take it anymore. And then I just went to 5, and then it just stopped. And then but I felt a big dip for a while, and I just pushed through it. Thanks, Jimmy. Yeah. I'm glad you brought it up.
It's because at the end of the day, I'm looking at the numbers and I want to see results. And if it's not working, then I'm gonna change it up. Like I'm definitely gonna see what else.
What do you think made the change to speed it to help it out more by going down? By dropping.
I don't understand. I can't explain why sales were so bad. I think it was just like I don't know if everybody went through that.
Was it the summer slowdown?
I don't know. Like I've never been like it was really bad. I don't even know why it was so bad. Maybe it was a product. I was like, I had stuff. I was still listing all the time. Like I was still finding stuff and listing it. I don't know. I really don't have an answer. I just know that my sales are fine at 4%. I'm happy with them, and I'm going to leave it there. As long as it stays on.
Joe, shut up! Don't talk about it anymore. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry, Jimmy. Sorry, I had to go through that.
I apologize.
We have to. Mike's gonna make sure he's gonna get mad if he listens back. We have to make sure we have to thank the members of the channel. Joe, do you have the?
I don't have
handy
them
right
up.
now.
I do not have.
Good thing I prepared, Joe. I got it. Okay.
All right. Well, I knew you would. So.
And, well, I'm not prepared. I didn't do a little banner. I thought about that like 5 minutes before, like Mike started doing. That was my idea, and then I wasn't prepared.
Okay.
But I take a list. I have a list, and I would like to thank. We're thanking everyone because I don't remember which ones are whatever.
Okay.
Trash to Cash podcast did rejoin.
Oh, they did.
They did, but
they
took my advice and they did not sign up for the demotion, the Death Pile Demotivational, whatever that is. Still don't know what it is. Jimmy, do you know what that is?
I did one time.
Every time we talk about this, I bring it up. Is that at one point, anytime I had the channel up on my TV, you were like the teaser, and you were just talking junk to people. And I was like, people hate Jimmy, and he's just talking crap. We should just put that as a trailer on the channel anyway.
I think I was.
We should make a trailer. The best.
I think I was gaslighted into doing that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm laughing because I don't know what gas. What is gas?
I don't know what gaslight.
Okay.
we know what raw dogging is. I don't know if you caught that.
Well,
or do we know? Or do we know? Or do we not know what it is?
But we weren't gonna talk about raw dogging either, Joe.
Oh, that's right.
You said you didn't need. A good thing I played the what do you call it? What do you call it?
Disclaimer.
It's a throwback episode, Joe.
Okay. That was pre raw dogging.
I'm so
throwback.
Do you guys now have a? Is that what is raw dogging the name of your the level now that you can buy into the?
Oh, that's a good idea.
That is a real good idea.
That actually is a good idea. That's a really good idea.
Our raw dog.
We'll have to ask Mike because Mike controls all that.
Yeah, Mike does everything.
So I'm curious to know who your other than Trash to Cash, who's your members?
Trash Casher, shout out to Go. We do have one Death Pile demotivational. That's Mike Mecco.
Mike,
thank you.
Great
Mike
guy.
He's our only Death Pile demotivational. We would put his logo up in this right hand corner over that duck, but I'm not doing that. So Mike, thank you though. I appreciate it.
We don't know how to do it either. So
I mean, I do know how to.
Oh, well,
I have to because
I was giving you an out. I was giving you an out that you.
I thought because back when
he threw the
I made videos,
and struck out, man.
Yeah, well, because now I'm defending myself. I do know how to edit, but it's just like a lot of extra work. Oh, please, are you kidding me? It's not a brag either. But when I did videos on my channel, I used to. You have to tease me by listening to this. Like I had it in my head, like how I was gonna be this cinematic genius, which I know I'm not, but in my head, okay. But I used to be like when I watch a video and then we talk, like the person be like, yeah, a couple of videos ago, like they talked about this. Like in my videos, like when I used to do that, I would actually go record it, and then I would like flash back to when I said it or when I said it, and then I would clip it into the video. But sometimes it was during lives and stuff. So I would go to the recording of like this, and I would clip that in there. But so it would have the duck on there because I didn't pay for anything. So I would always put at the time Art Vandalase would be a logo, and I put it up over the duck so you wouldn't see it. And it was a flashback.
You should use your cinematic genius to make a video with you talking. What's the other character that you have with the wig and the makeup and
Grandma Danny?
Grandma Danny. You should do a video with Granny Danny. Put together an edited video with you and Granny Danny talking about reselling and stuff. That'd be great.
I did have an idea at the time of doing this is before my very first live I ever did was with Joe. But I was scared I didn't know Joe, and I was scared to ask Joe to do a live with me. I was scared to ask anyone to do a live with me. So my idea was I was going to record myself in 2 videos, and then I was going to interview myself.
It's a great idea.
I'm sure. I'm not saying I'm like breaking. I'm not saying I'm good at this stuff either, but I'm saying I do know how to edit, Joe. Thank you.
Okay.
It's not going to do. I'm not. I guarantee you, I'm not doing it for this episode though. I have a lot of stuff. Joe, I have to work. I just told you that I'm
I
50%
know.
down from what I was last year.
I
I've
know.
talked about my 90-day total. You and Mike have drug it out of me for 2 months in a row now. Well, actually, the first month you shamed me into telling you, and then the second month I had to redeem myself, but told you. And now I'm nervous about the third month. I'm gonna have to tell you, and it's not much different than the second month.
All right, you don't have to tell us. But anyway, we're still not going. Mike Mecco.
That's how it goes. Yeah, Mike Mecco, thank you.
Okay.
And then we have the shout out. It's paulsmerch.com.
The shout out to go was a
You
breakup.
got to do it again.
No.
You got to do it again.
Oh, shout out to go?
Yeah.
It's paulsmerch.com.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. Eagles and Beagles. Shout out to go.
Eagles.
Thank you. Lad.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did you hear that?
Mhm.
Triple R Collections. Shout out to go.
Thank you.
Trash Cat Rescue.
Thank you.
That's a doggy bag. I'm honestly don't know what the doggy bag means, but we're giving them shout outs today.
Okay.
Because like one in 9 episodes, Mike just says everyone's getting a shout out today. So
Yeah.
everyone's
He's-
getting a shout out.
He's consistent like that.
Yeah. He's a nice guy.
Jacqueline Rose, Jackie, thank you.
Jackie, thank you.
And then Vintage Sport Flips, no S.
No
Keith,
S.
thank you. There's no S. Did you know that?
It's
Vintage
just
Sport.
flip.
It's Vintage Sport Flips, not Vintage
it's not
Sports
sports?
Flips.
No
No,
S.
It's one sport.
Vintage
No,
sport.
he thought at the time it was going to be weird if it was sports flips. I thought it was sports flips until he brought it up. and
That's
then- so
all
now-
I've ever said is vintage sports flips.
Yeah, well, it's wrong.
Or do I say vintage sport? No, I definitely say sports. I'm
I
saying
say
it wrong
vintage-
this whole time, Keith.
And
I say
Dan,
vintage-
still,
I say vintage sports
Dan knows it and still says it wrong.
No, I say Vintage Sport Flips, no S.
Right.
It's kind of
So
like
that makes-
it's kind of like used guys isn't supposed to have an S either. But
yeah, or water.
Or
Water's not
water.
supposed to.
Wood or
Yeah.
whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
uh,
No, whatever. Whatever.
what-
I was so you listened to did you guys listen to Trash to Cash last week?
I
no.
did.
Oh. I did. Did you say you did, Joe?
I did.
All right. Well, we had a request on there. And Jimmy, you're gonna have to play the role of Mike, I guess, but you can do it for you.
Hold
but-
on a second, then.
All
So,
right.
hold on a second.
say something crazy.
Yeah. Curse.
What's he gonna do?
I don't know. What's he coming back with? He's going to come back with sunglasses on his head
Maybe. I need to buy my sunglasses.
or big gold.
Ooh.
I'm ready.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
I'm ready.
No. Oh no!
Let's go. I'm ready to
Oh,
be
no. Oh, that
Hold
Dukes of
on.
Hazzard? Is that Dukes of Hazzard trash can?
Uh,
Oh, that's awesome.
oh,
What's that thing what's that flag for? Is that the Canadian
oh,
flag?
I'm out of here.
Yeah, it's amazing. Well, you guys wanted me. Wait, I got another thing over here.
No, I just meant that you're gonna have to take. You don't have to. I was gonna say you're gonna do this, but like because you're Mike this week, you can do.
Oh, my
this,
bad.
but
I thought for sure you were talking
not,
about
you don't
something
actually have to answer like Mike would answer. But
Okay.
okay, on Trash Cash, they did a fit check, and Dave liked the idea, and
different. What's a fit check? Oh,
we have to
outfit
talk
check.
about
Yeah.
you have to talk about what you're wearing and how much it costs as a reseller. This is the
But
thing.
no, we
They
have to
also do
get
this.
we have to guess your cost, right?
Oh,
That's what
yeah,
they did.
I
Like,
think we're just show. Well, let's just show. We don't have to show. We have to say what we're wearing. We just say the prices, so we don't have to spend a whole lot of time on this because we want people to actually listen to the podcast. Not that they did. I listen to that, but right
no,
instead of us
part of the
guessing.
game. Part of the game was guessing the other person's what they
We're wasting.
spent on it.
Okay, all right.
That was
we
the
can do
game.
that.
What game were you doing? What game? How else is there to play this game?
We're
So what
talking.
you-
We're just doing a fit check because you don't let me finish. Because they also do this on Keith's show on Wednesdays, and they don't do like a guessing how much it costs. They just say what they have on. Like Keith always has some sweet vintage shirt on. I don't have any of that, but
Right.
so okay. So you want to guess? You're gonna guess how much you spent on your clothes, Joe?
No, not me. I'm gonna get me and you are gonna guess Jimmy's price. Then you and
Okay.
Jimmy guess what I would have on, and then
Okay,
me
you
and
start
Jimmy-
then. You
All
start.
right, Are we
Tell us
doing
what you
Jimmy
got.
first? Are we doing Jimmy
We
first?
do you. We do you first.
Okay, go ahead. Do me
Me
first.
and Jimmy are gonna guess how much you spent on your stuff.
We
How
don't.
much that
But,
You have to tell us what
tell us
what kind of
underwear you're wearing, Joe.
no.
I have a pair of Hanes boxer briefs on.
I don't know how
Boxer
much it's
briefs.
Underwear is expensive.
Yes.
What kind of shoes you got? Are you gonna tell us the whole fit or what?
No, I think
You
you
got
have.
to-
You have
we
to
just
go-
have to throw out a number.
You have to. We can't just like $100. You're like, what kind of shoes do you wear today, Joe?
I have on a pair of. Well, if I tell you that, you're going to. I have a pair of Hey Dudes on.
Okay. Well, I don't
Okay.
know. Are they new or used? Can I ask that?
Oh, he's wearing them. Sorry.
They were new when I bought them.
I got
How long ago did you
I was
buy it, Joe?
confused by
No,
that.
that's another question. That's another thing. I really didn't buy these. These were a gift. So
Oh, are they
Yeah,
a
I
gift
don't know
from
how
who,
the game
Joe?
works.
are they $0?
Oh, did
Well,
he
they're a
pay-
gift.
They were. A
I
gift.
feel like there's. That's why I think it's just easier to just say I got a pair of Hey Dudes on. I got them for a gift, so that's $0. And I have a pair of what Nike shorts on. You got Nike shorts on, or are you wearing?
Okay.
How many-
I have a pair of Hey Dudes on that were a gift. I have a pair of
Okay.
Nike
You have socks on?
basketball shorts on that came with because I coached basketball, so they were free.
He's got
okay.
a free outfit on.
There you go.
Boxer briefs.
Yeah, so it's like a. We don't need to talk about our underwear.
Okay. I have a.
I have a tough. I don't because my underwear is more expensive than everyone's.
What kind of underwear do
When you wear
get
a
to you.
thong.
We'll get to you. Yeah. Men's thongs cost more than boxer briefs.
When you
And-
wear a banana hammock, it's gonna
Yeah.
cost more.
No, it's just more
and
material.
I
costs more.
think this Notre Dame sweatshirt was either. I think it was a yard
Why aren't
sale.
you wearing the Notre Dame shorts you bought for me?
I do have them too.
You're a Notre Dame fan?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a. You know.
Yeah, he's just what
I
you
didn't
know.
know
He's a
that.
guy. He's, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But anyway, so I don't know. Maybe
Where'd you get the hoodie from?
a
You
yard,
thrift it?
yard sale.
So how are we gonna confirm when I guess the price though? That's the actual that I was close.
Well, I
If
just
you
feel
got
like you
everything
can
for
just tell
free.
us. By the
So I can
time,
tell you.
by the time, just tell us.
And I have a T-shirt underneath this. This was probably like I don't know what it is, a basketball T-shirt too. So it came with coaching. So I don't know. I got like maybe $12,
Okay.
$15 with the
My
underwear.
hat costs more than everything you're wearing.
Well, see, then you lost, Jimmy.
Jimmy,
Jimmy lost.
how much did
then.
your hat cost?
Like $15.
Well,
I don't know. I remember him talking about
$15.
that because he got the
$15?
expensive kind. He got the upgraded brand, right? Aren't they New Era hats or something?
No, they're Yapung or Yapong or
Oh,
Yipong, whatever that brand is.
It's not a. I don't think it's a competition here. We just want to know how much you're
All right.
spending. I
well,
don't
you're
know.
not playing
We
the
got-
game right.
I got the old school flips hat on. I
Look at
got
our
the
game. This is a leftover game, Joe.
Dickies
actually
pocket
cheap.
T-shirt.
Oh,
I got Nike like sweat shorts on,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
and I got Asics shoes on.
Ooh.
Oh, you like the Asics? We know that.
Yeah. That's all. That's
Well,
it.
wait, did you get the Asics shoes new? Probably.
I did buy them new at Shoe Sensation or something like that.
The heck's that?
They were
Is that
probably-
like Shoe Carnival?
You probably got a
60
$100.
bucks. $60 for the shoes.
I'm saying $120.
No.
60, 75. 85.
The
$90.
shirt is a Walmart, cheap Walmart 988 shirt.
That's how what did I guess? I don't remember. The shorts.
Hat 20,
I feel like okay.
15 plus that.
I feel like, but how much wear have you got out of those shorts? Are those the same shorts you had at 127 last year?
yeah, they are.
So I feel like that has to mean something.
They're now my
Like-
sit around the house shorts.
What does that mean? That they're not worth anything?
You got the red ones on?
No, these are.
No, but
the
he's
gray
gotten
ones.
so much use out of them.
They're
that they're
gray with a
basically
big
free.
Nike logo on them.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
No
know.
belt?
Let's
You have a
say
belt on?
60, 75, 85, about $110.
Oh, I was at 120.
Man,
I
that's
think I might be
crazy.
able to. I think I'm going to do better than that. Joe, I think he's going to win though, because all my clothes. I'm a big guy, so all my clothes are. That's why I was saying, okay,
Well,
I've wore 2 pairs of shoes today. 3 pairs, actually. I wore 3 pairs of shoes because I have a pair of shoes I wear outside to the garage. I was wearing my work shoes, and then I went going to the post office picking up Dodgers shoes. Which shoes should I? I wore them all about the same amount of time. I probably wore the work shoes the most.
So what is considered work shoes? Like going to the post office? Is that your work shoes or
my work shoes? I work from home, Joe.
Are all of your shoes women's size 10, or do you actually own a pair of men's size?
No, they're all men's shoes. The first pair of shoes is a size bigger than they're women's size 11.
Are your work shoes high heels?
No.
Do you have work? Do you have hold on? Air quotes work underwear too? Like
I do have underwear that I will wear that I won't sleep in. Because I don't want to stretch them out.
Wait. So are we going to go down this road? Are we going
No, we're not talking about underwear. That's weird.
How do you stretch them out?
What are you doing? What are you doing
Your
at
legs are like this,
nighttime?
or your legs are up like this while you're sleeping?
What are you doing at nighttime that you're stretching out your underwear?
I just wear them longer. It's just like we're going out. Everybody going out.
I feel like our viewers are going to want us to dive into this a little bit.
I just wonder,
I don't want to talk. We're not.
The struggle is real because like I can't thrift clothes. I was actually wearing a shirt and I was so proud. The other day I was wearing a shirt that I thrifted that I don't ever find shirts that fit me at the thrift. And so like I found a shirt that fit me at the thrift and I wore that sucker the other day and I was so happy.
I have a few. I bought a few that I found and I bought them in case they're a little fancy for me. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna get them though because I never find my size. So anyway, we gotta start with the shoes though. So which shoes do you want me to tell you that I was wearing? Which shoes count?
Your cheapest value shoe then. Your lowest cost shoe.
Okay.
And what would that be?
My Crocs.
Did you get them new or did you get them at the bins?
I found them at the bins. That's why they're a size bigger.
Oh, okay.
Last year I had a pair of Notre Dame Crocs that I wore down to I could feel the gravel underneath my foot. And they were like so bare. I boxed into finding a pair of Crocs at the at the bins a few months ago, and they were size bigger. But I was like, I'm gonna get them because I need them.
Going back to underwear, this is a group question. What's your cutoff with the underwear? Do you wear them till you feel the gravel? In your
yeah. I mean,
how many holes do we go holes and then get rid of them, or do we?
I told you guys already know about my underwear. The greatest gift you can get for Christmas every year is a whole drawer full of brand new underwear. Yeah. And every Christmas, I get a drawer full of
this goes to part of they got rid of the underwear I liked, and I cannot find any that I like. So I'm constant. I haven't bought any for a while. So the ones that are okay, I just wearing them till if something happens to me. I was just thinking about this today.
As soon as the apple falls out,
if something happens to me and I'm like in the hospital, like they're gonna be like, "What the heck is up with this guy?"
Are you gonna listen? You can cut my clothes off. Just don't cut my underwear, right?
Like, I went to back. God, it was when did Cutler get traded from the Broncos to the Bears? Was that like 06, 07?
A long time. Yeah, that was a
long time ago.
You still got a
this is when it happened. Huh?
You still have a pair from then?
No. But this goes into. I was playing softball with guys at work, and I slid into home plate, and it was like gravel, and I was wearing shorts, and I just tore up my leg. Anyway, it goes like 2 weeks. I tore up my leg pretty bad, and it started healing on the outside, but it started something like something was wrong with my foot. Anyway, like 2 weeks later, I was still having a bunch of problems. And my mom, I was over at her house and I was like complaining about my leg. And they're like, it was like the weekend. And they're like, well, you need to go to the doctor tomorrow. I said, okay. And then I was like, so much pain. So that night I started having like a something started happening where I ended up calling my mom. They took me to the hospital, and I passed out at the hospital. And I woke up. They had me thrown onto whatever it is, and they were ripping my clothes off. And I was like, "What is going on? What's going on?" So anyway, I'm like, God, man, I don't know if I should wear this today because the shorts I have on right now. These are my hanging out in the house shorts because I don't really want to. Did I wear them out? I did wear them outside today. They're my favorite shorts. I'm wearing like Sonoma. It's the brand. It's like a cold brand, right? Sonoma.
Yep.
And they are like sweat shorts. They're like the most comfortable shorts. These shorts are probably like 10 years old, and I have like 6 pairs of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep on. Where's my phone? I have the title of the shorts, and I constantly check eBay for them, but they don't make them anymore, and I can't find them. I would like to buy them, but I paid like $20 for them like 10 years ago. So I feel like they're free now, though. They don't cost anything because I paid $20, but I've worn them for 10 years.
Got a lot of mileage out of those.
Yeah.
Okay. But going back to underwear, how much mileage, as these guys like to talk, before you get rid of them?
Every Christmas, man. That's my number one.
Until I can't put them on.
What, like falling off, or like
if they're like completely destroyed?
Yeah. No support, no lift, no separate. No.
We gotta stop talking about this. This is a weird. I don't like this. I don't like. We just talking about the stuff you can see. Okay, we're not talking about.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about underwear. It's weird.
Well, you brought it up to me. I was just first.
I brought up the underwear. I brought up the underwear.
I might have brought it up. I don't remember. I know I've tried to nix it in the. Is that how you say it? Nix it in the butt.
Nix it or nip it. I think it's nip it.
Nip it in the bud.
Yeah.
I said
nix it.
Nip it in the bud. I had nix it in the butt. I don't even know what that means.
Oh boy.
Whatever.
I don't know what it means either.
My shirt is it's a Harbor Bay. It's a classic Henley. It's my fancy shirt. This shirt
50-50 blend.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have different colors. I think this is the newest one I have. That's why I wear it on the podcast. If you watched last week's podcast, this is not the same one, but it's the same color because this is my newest color. But I think it's at least 2 years old. It costs $20. You have to buy multiples, and you get. If you buy one, it's like 30 or 25 or 30. But if you buy more than one, they're $19.99 a piece. So I buy them in bulk. But I haven't bought any for a while because reselling's not been going so great for me. So Danny's on a little bit of a spending freeze, okay? But like I buy different colors and then they turn into my bedtime Henleys.
Okay.
So when we get done with this, I'm gonna put on a light blue Henley.
And that's your nightie. That's your nighttime.
My nighttime. I used to have red, but those are all gone. I completely destroyed them. So right now, out in public, I wear blue or maroon.
But see, that's why you don't find stealth guy clothes at the thrift because we wear them till they are completely worn out.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly. That's why when I'm like, I'm like, oh my god, look how good this looks.
All right. Somebody, so are we guessing you, or are we still going?
I just told you it's like 20, 40.
Oh, okay.
Like $42. This is the exact same, $41 or $42 because my Crocs they're $1.89 a pound and they weigh like 12 ounces. So whatever the heck that is. That's what I was hoping because my other shoes.
That's like $15.
Joe, how come you don't like you? Joe, you should become a t-shirt bro because you're the only one that can find t-shirts regularly that will fit you. Why aren't you a t-shirt bro?
Yeah,
because I don't like clothes.
Why aren't you a Van Buren boy?
Well, they probably won't let me in because that's a tight knit crew. That, they don't like the outside.
Dan is the.
He's like the ambassador.
Yeah, he's an ambassador for the Van Buren boys. So
it's gonna show you some.
Get your grandfathered in.
It's gonna show you some recipes, but it's under my groceries. I have men's Sonoma Goods for Life Super Soft Fleece Shorts. That's the title on Google. when I look
Don't
it up.
worry about the yellow onion and the green pepper and the tomato sauce and the diced tomatoes and
tortellini
That's for
soup.
goulash. That's for
Mm.
Oh, that's my favorite soup to make. I love it. So, like, when I want to make that, I just have to copy that and put it in my grocery list.
Okay,
And
but
I got food at mom's.
food at mom's. What so is that what
That's
you have
the
to
food
bring
in her
bring
freezer.
to mom, or is
My
that
mom,
like,
my mom has a big freezer, and I have a basket there because my freezer's small. So I keep that, and then I have
this is amazing? Did that just say prime rib you had in there?
that's
You're on a
my
prime rib budget?
no my brother bought a prime rib and it's in the freezer.
You can't afford underwear, but you can afford prime rib.
I can't even afford this stuff.
You have
But
no
then you got-
you have no right cheek left in your underwear, but
Oh,
you
you
got
got
prime
the
rib in your
whole-
freezer.
Whatever.
You got a rump roast
Whatever.
in your freezer, and you got a rump roast.
Whatever. Whatever. So I was hoping because my work shoes are my Skechers camouflage shoes,
Dang.
and I bought those on eBay with my Christmas money like 2 years ago, and they were $25 or $30. They're expensive. They're the cheapest ones. That's why I ended up with camouflage.
Like, I have to have
then-
expensive shoes, man. You should too with your flat feet, bud.
That's what I was getting at. My Skechers, I should be wearing them right now, but I'm not. They have a nice hard sole on them. But my going out picking up Dodger shoes are the same shoes I was wearing last year when I saw you guys at the 127 sale. They're my Skechers slip-ons. But I was complaining then that I have a pair for the winter and I have a pair for the summer. And I should buy a new pair for this. I wanted to buy a new pair for the summer, but I didn't have the money for it this year. So I got to wear them one more year. Because right now, like, I really kind of need them. But I'm like, God, it's close to the winter time. I'll buy a winter pair. And then I should list my winter pair now.
Wonder if Dan the Answer Man, if you still, I think he still listens to the podcast. He listens every week. If he still listens, comment down below. Shout out to his wife, because she used to tell me Crocs aren't good for you if you have those feet problems and stuff.
Yep.
And now my Crocs, like, now that I do the lives on Dibdit and I'm standing for all that time, I wore the Crocs and oh my gosh, my legs and my feet, and like, so the second time I wore the Crocs, I finally realized it was the Crocs. And so I switched to my good shoes, and I've been fine ever since. But man, I was having knee problems and like my back problems from standing in the Crocs. So shout out to her for being right about that. And I don't wear my Crocs for that anymore because it was causing all kinds of problems.
I only wear my Crocs I take Dodger out to the yard with them, or I'll go out and pull my orders because I'm just going in and out if I'm not wearing my shoe, if I don't have socks on.
Yep.
But yeah, I try not to wear my Crocs. I try not to wear them.
Man, I didn't realize it. And it's been like, I literally
been killing me. Maybe I do need to break down and buy a new pair of shoes. It's almost fall though.
I only wear them when I'm just walking around the house to go like if I'm sitting and when I get up to walk to the bathroom, I'll slip them on. But like, I don't wear them for a long period of time, especially if I'm standing or walking anymore at all. Man, it caused a lot of problems.
And my brother got a pair on cloud. I don't know what he paid for them, but he on cloud, but the running shoes, but the sole on it is like this thick. I tried them on. It's like walking on a pillow.
You're supposed to say clouds, Joe.
What's that?
Again, it's like walking on a cloud.
What did I say?
Walking on a cloud.
Like a pillow.
Okay.
You said like your favorite.
I thought you were gonna do an infomercial right there for us, Joe.
For my pillow, yeah.
The insole was this thick. It's like walking on a cloud, on clouds.
Wow, I guess I could
What
have
are
did
those designer shoes that are huge? Have you guys seen those?
No.
There's a designer brand that makes like these crazy big shoes. Have you got
designer brand?
Balenciaga. Have you seen those?
Oh, I was gonna guess that one. No.
Look at these.
Where'd you see that at?
Inside Edition.
This is not a joke either. Like those are Balenciaga shoes, and some of them are crazy. Like, look at these, and people wear them. Like, it's a fashion thing.
Is that an Android phone?
Those are comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, so how come yours works and Mike still cannot to this day get anything to come up on a screen when he shows us his phone?
User.
I don't know. That's a
Since
topic.
these are Android bros, can you talk to each other and maybe figure out? Because he always wants to show us his phone, and it never works.
Pretty sure he doesn't talk to me anymore. He doesn't like me anymore.
Oh.
I think he wears your hat on the show every week.
I'm
just about.
joking. Look at these shoes. These are literally designer shoes. Balenciaga.
And how much are they? Probably
Like
$7,000,
$1,000, over $1,000.
You think you can find those at a thrift store?
They might not be real.
They'd probably be fake.
Well, hopefully you don't find them at the bins because they look pretty big. They're probably like 18 pounds a piece.
I do have a request for you guys to get on mic about for the next show.
Is it chewing on ice?
We need
Speaking into the microphone.
Understanding one word that he says.
Maybe a
Filling
little more
up that space behind
little
him
bit
with a
more-
poster.
more details.
Never ending story poster or something.
Yeah, we have to get him that too.
The list is getting bigger.
Maybe a better disclaimer at the beginning of this.
I was thinking about we should update it. Maybe we could get you to read it for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good. Maybe we have to talk to the law department to see what we have to.
I need you guys to get on him about Dibdit being on Android. Like, this is ridiculous.
Well,
Dibdit needs to be on Android.
What isn't it in the work? What do they call it? Beta? Is it in
been
beta?
Beta for over a year now. I
Does
think they're
anyone
just
know what that means.
baiting us to believe that. Like,
What does beta even mean when something's in?
in beta on Dibdit, it means it's never happened.
Oh,
Yeah, so get on him about that. He has pool over there. Tell him to make that happen. I don't want to have to keep using this iPhone that I got forever. And then I like shopping on there, but I have to have my iPhone to shop.
oh, so you have to. So you run everything. You run everything on this iPhone.
Yeah, and
huh?
that's always sitting down here in the basement. I just leave it down here. I don't have it on me.
You keep it charged up?
Yeah, I just keep it on the charger all the time. And so when I want to, because I also Dibdit to me and stuff like that is also kind of like a little social event now too. So I like to go on there and just hang out and joke around and talk to some of the people, and I have to come down here to get on my computer or go get the iPhone because it's a pain in the butt, man.
Well, I mean, maybe
You could just switch to iPhone. Maybe it's not Dibdit's fault. It's Android. It's people who own Android phones.
I think that they need to get to 2025 and put it on Android.
All right, we're gonna
About
let them know.
the amount of buyers and sellers they could gain, especially buyers.
What is do you know anything about Jamble? What kind of apps do their Android work on? Jamble?
What's Jamble?
You don't know what Jamble is?
Don't we have to? Who do we have to talk? Who's the guy from Dibdit that they talk to all the time?
Jamble? How do you spell Jamble?
Jamble. It's like a whatnot.
See, Dan, you were.
platform.
This is this prime example. Now you're talking Jamble. It was whatnot. Now you're Jamble. You will never.
I'm never. No, this is allegedly.
Okay.
That they it's hard to get your payouts from them is what I've heard.
Did you get this information from Inside Edition or Bad is Rad? Which one?
Bad is Red. That's
okay.
Bad is Red.
Okay.
She's made a video about it today. That's why I was running my head.
Shout out Bad is
Never heard
Rad.
of Jamble.
Don't make a bad video about Dan.
Well, I'm not a scammer.
Oh, okay.
I've never scammed anyone in my life.
Oh,
Nope.
I'm a scammer. That's what Facebook comments tell me.
She's like, the next video will be like, there's this guy who's selling on whatnot. And then he didn't want to send the items, so he just told the people, I'm canceling your orders.
That's right.
Well, I mean, you are part
Jimmy.
of the scamming community because you go to thrift stores and buy clothes.
Oh, yeah.
The scam would have been Jimmy being like, hey guys, if you want to toss me another $20, I can ship this out to you.
Oh,
That'd be a scam. That would be a scam.
Or I'm gonna cancel these. Come buy them over on Dibdit.
Ooh, that's what I should have done.
The only thing, so real fast, I guess the only thing that I possibly think could have happened is if you would have hey, I got to cancel these because the shipping's crazy, and just just random person, buyer one, make it like a static listing that they could just buy it, and then if you could just make the price so it was like $12 for them.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That'd be to make the sale, just to make the sale, so you didn't lose out the money.
Within Whatnot?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That would be that's what I mean. That's
yeah,
not,
I
good for you, because honestly, I've been scared to death. I would have been so mad, and like it's such a waste of time to make $78 and then to give it all over to Whatnot, and Whatnot doesn't. They know it's not going to cost that much. It's never going to cost that much. Yeah. So for them to take advantage of you, they can see that you barely do shows, and they can see that the other shows you've made combined $46. And they're going to take the one show you did that was pretty good and take your money from you. It's crazy. And then they're going to give it to some random person to, hey, come do a show because you got all these people who can come and not buy anything. And then
my self-diagnosed ADH rage. That's what I've diagnosed myself with. I was so upset that I was just like, what really upset me with my ADH rage is that they spun it that it was my fault, and and that this was my fault. But they'll take care of it this time. Is how
they didn't do it. But they still didn't do it.
And so my ADH rage is like, oh no, you won't have to take care of it because
I took it. You should text them back, message them back, and say I took care of it. Don't worry, I took care of it. I took care of it.
I think I can still sell on there too, even after that,
with an exclamation point or some air quotes. Some air quotes.
You should just check on your I had some crazy person who I did block. I blocked him. I did a Blu-ray show like Easter, and then randomly, I don't know, I was looking at something on there, and I had my metrics were like 90-something%, and they said that I like sent them. It got damaged in transit. The Blu-rays got transit, but I never got any contact from Whatnot. There was never like any pictures or anything. It's just some guy saying that something was messed up. Yep. So anyway, I'm like, all right, whatever. It's one guy. But now when I made that sale the other day, I was trying to look to see. I was looking to see what I sold, and I clicked on it, and my thing dropped. And I'm like, why did it drop? Because I haven't been doing shows or anything. So my some of those sales, like however long to keep your sales, must have fallen off. So now my metric has dropped even farther. And then they're giving me like a warning that I'm gonna like be in default, like because it's 94% and says you can't drop below 95%. But whatever, I don't even know what happened.
Come over to
whatever. Hey, Jimmy, thanks for coming on. I hate Whatnot. Whatever. We'll see you guys next week.